Hello, my beautiful Cancer sign, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How are you guys doing? This message is for you for 2025. We're going to talk about the year of the snake, and I have my snake earrings on to bring in this message. And I've got a channeled message, and we're going to look at some cards. We're going to look at an affirmation for badass, because you're a badass, and get an angel number too. So let's just call in your guides, your angels, to assist with this message for my beautiful and amazing Cancer signs. Let's go. All right. So what I channeled was this year of 2025 is about emotional transformation. So in some kind of way, you are learning to transmute your emotions instead of staying stuck in them like you did last year. And you have new opportunities coming your way, which is amazing. Especially I got in June, because Jupiter will be in your sign in June. So that's cool. And that's all about expansion. Jupiter is about knowledge, expansion. So a new opportunity, new opportunity to learn something new. There could be a new opportunity when it comes to money, or a new opportunity with your finances, or even embracing a new opportunity for a trip or something like that, and where you're learning something. And I got, yes, you're going to step into the spotlight. So I feel like you're getting highlighted, especially mid-year to mid-year and on. And there is a growing sense of clarity of who you are, and really self-loving yourself more, and going like, this is me, and this is who I am. And there are so many strengths that I have. There are things that I need to work on, but you're going to become more confident. That's one of the things you're going to be working on, is trusting yourself more and making sure that you have time for self-care. You're very nurturing and, ruled by the moon, and there can be heightened emotions. But, if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to have any energy for anybody else. And I feel like last year was highlighted. And this year, that, so you're going to take the steps towards taking better care of you, nutritionally, emotionally, mental health, taking breaks, asking for help, believing you deserve better in your relationships, and delegating a little bit so that you can be highlighted, because I feel like you're getting some reward or accolades. So that's amazing. This is a really good year. Let's just talk about the year of the snake and transformation for a minute. All right. I'm going to read this to you. You will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Change is in the wind, and you are at the center of it all as the catalyst. So we've got main character Cancer going on here to smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are very clear. That I'm going to ask for help this year. I'm going to do more self-care, and I deserve rewards for my efforts. So move forward with hope. So the universe is asking you to don't lose hope. And there's times you might get a little sad, especially near the full moons. So take a little bit of time for yourself near the full moon to express how you feel, or cry. Take a Epsom salt bath, or journal, or something like that. But this is all about you believing that you deserve better, so that the universe is going to serve that to you. Especially, I feel like recognition. I keep feeling like I'm getting recognized. And I love that for you. Yeah, you guys deserve it. Last year was pretty tough. I mean, it was a year of karma and dragon year. And now this year is 9. Transformation is not easy. It's not easy to transform. It's not easy for that snake to shed its skin and leave it there to evolve. But you're going to do it one day at a time here. So let's just see. I'm going to pull some cards from this Sacred Destiny and see what I got. And yes, I did get love. So I've got flowers here. I've got love. Why not, sign up for getting flowers once every 2 months or something like that. Or maybe in the springtime, you could plant something beautiful. And just whenever you look at that, you think, I'm going to plant this lilac or lavender, and it's going to remind me, just the way I need to nurture this plant, that I need to nurture myself. So I've got flowers there. Maybe even getting a new outfit with some flowers on it would be great. And two, it's going to help bring in more self-love. And I got, of course, near the full moon, like I just said, relaxation. Looks like you're reading a book, so there might be something new that you're going to learn. And near the full moon, you're going to have to take breaks because you're ruled by the moon, and the moon needs to be paid attention to. The inner you and what needs to be looked at, what needs to be released, really needs to be looked at on the full moons. Do your releases and take a break. So schedule your self-care, your, a time, block out some time just for you. Get a facial massage, or, like I said, go take a bath, or just, lay on your bed and just have a minute to yourself. And I got that I don't feel as much inner turmoil as I did last year for you. So I'm feeling inner peace. Like if it doesn't give you peace, you don't want to do it. And it looks like even your relationship here, if you're in a relationship, that there's like these two are just swimming along, having a good time, and they're both enjoying each other's company, and they're not getting on each other's nerves too much. So we've got some peace here, peace coming to your relationships, because once you make it known that you need help, and then your partner starts helping you, and you're like, wow, why didn't I ask for this like years ago? And maybe it's just because you're the caretaker and you're the one that's always doing. And then when you're like, okay, got fed up last year, and you're like, I keep doing everything, I'm not getting anything back, can't people be like me? No, you're very special because you are a natural giver. But I feel like this year, like inner peace means that you're going to ask for those breaks, you're going to get it, you're going to check that love language that you have and make sure that it's known to your partner, and also do some things for you that you love. And have inner peace. Like if it's not bringing you peace, and so you got invited to some party, and there's a bunch of people there that, even though some of them you like, some of them are just total drama, you're not going to want to do it because you really just want more peace at home and in your life and your surroundings. It looks like it's time for a new crystal because it's a new year, and I want you to program it. So what you would do, and this says wonders. So I have here, I think this is an opalite Merkaba. So the Merkaba, it would be great to find one of these on Etsy or Amazon, is really how when you're astral traveling, it's your protection. So I have one of these near my bed so that I know I'm protected when I'm dreaming or astral traveling at night. And yeah, because sometimes you learn things in your sleep. So, and then when you program it, you're just going to program it with either Reiki or your intention. So I program my intention that when I sleep, I am protected, and that when I'm astral traveling to others, like I've had it where they're like, oh my gosh, you were in my dream and you made me laugh, that I'm protected, and that anything that I need to remember that's super important, I will. Also have here a labradorite, so that would be good for you all, and that's for protection. Putting this in your pocket is great, because if you put it in your pocket and you're around a negative person, let's say you're at the grocery store and someone's just unloading on you, you could just set your intention and program the crystal that anything that's negative goes into this crystal, and then that way when it's a full moon you could put it in the moonlight to clear it. I have angel aura, so I'm kind of feeling like if you'd like to bring more angel assistance around you, and even to help you, like with Archangel Gabriel, to help with your communication skills this year, and for asking for help, and Raphael for healing, go get an angel aura quartz. This is a little one. They have all different sizes, and you could put that on your desk. And maybe even a rose quartz would be good, because this is about self-love. So filling yourself up with, or even having a little cup and going And that way when you see it somewhere, you go, is my cup filled? Because if you're saying yes to something without thinking, is this something you really want to do, or is this something for you to do, and you're like, but actually my cup is empty right now, I can't. So kind of reminding yourself to think before you commit to anything. So definitely get a new crystal and program it. If you're feeling called by another crystal, maybe a grounding crystal or something like that, you could get that as well. Or power, maybe a tiger's eye. Okay, so you're gonna have laser-like focus, even though it's snowing. This snow leopard, I think it is, you can correct me below if that's something different, is focused. So remember, the mountain is you. Where are you at on your spiritual journey? Are you at the beginning? Are you just starting? Are you at the top? Are you gonna have a big, huge win? Or is there something that's going to be like highlighted for you this year? Or are you coming down the mountain, you're like, ooh, kind of like towards the end of your spiritual journey? And then I want you to really ask, and this is going to help you, where's somebody else on their journey? So if they're just beginning and you're higher up here, right? And don't get frustrated with their act because you used to be there. Or if somebody's over here and you're like, man, I wish I knew what they knew. Don't get frustrated because it's a journey. We're all walking each other home, right? Okay, but it's kind of good to know, because if you're it's kind of like when you can't give a baby steak, right? You have to give it milk. And so if you're wanting more knowledge, you're going to get it this year. And I definitely feel, it looks to me, and I wrote that down, so June is big. It's a time of expansion. So if you're thinking about taking a trip to expand your mind and maybe learn about culture or history or something, that'd be great. Or if you would like to learn something, you know, June, July, for maybe you want to learn about nutrition, maybe you want to learn about reading cards, maybe you want to learn Reiki, maybe you want to learn something, maybe taking a baking class or a painting class, whatever it is, that you're going to have a period of expansion, especially highlighted in June. So focus on the good things, and you're going to have so many blessings this year. So many. I really feel like nature is going to show you how beautiful it can be, and just to be in the present moment when you're like, wow, look at that yellow canary. How in the world? I don't know if that's what that is, but how in the world did it get here? And just the beauty of nature and spending some time in nature and gratitude. So if you're ever feeling a little down in the dumps, just write 5 things you're grateful for to switch you out of that mood. So right now we're still in winter. I mean, this looks like a fall card, but just remember that release. Remember to release in winter, shed some of the things, limiting beliefs that you no longer want to bring in when you come out in spring, right? We're still hibernating and going within, and being a bear, and for you guys being a crab and pulling in. And it can feel like things are a little bit of a standstill, but it's just time for you to go within and think about how do you want to show up in the community this year. There's a rainbow, and there's a pot of gold waiting for you, and all these butterflies and wonders, and they're not hidden. They're right there, like smack in your face. So wonderful things are going to be right there at your fingertips this year when you think about how you want to show up for the community that you're in. I love that. Total transformation this year. It's a big one. Snake transformation. So we got that again with the butterfly. And it seems like you're really seeking some wisdom, so dive deep, like I said. I mean, just because Jupiter is in your sign in June, you can still dive deep beforehand. Like if there's a class that starts in March, don't go, well, Deanna said I have to wait till June. No, it's fine. If there's something that you really want to learn that you could dive deep into, look, Cancer's water, right? You're like going to dive deep into a subject. It's going to be amazing and magical. You're going to come out like, look, this mermaid. So that's amazing. And then just remember once again that you have so much potential. I mean, life is a gift. And just, I think sometimes just looking up to the stars and remember that's what you are. You're a star. And you came in to anchor your light and to do things that are fun. Yes, we have lessons and everything, but it's okay to want and need help sometimes on this path, and also to realize that there's so much potential to do amazing and great things and leave a legacy here. We moved into the new moon in Aquarius, so this means new opportunities. And I do feel like there's an opportunity to make some more money this year, so just be open to that. This is a voyage. This, you know, remember Cancer's like, feels like mother energy, feminine energy. This is like this is a whale. It looks like a baby whale. So maybe you want to take a trip with your kid, and if you don't have any children that, or if you have more than one child, taking a trip with your kids, especially, it looks like near the water, is going to be really important. Of course, there's the moon guiding you, and I feel like if you don't have any children, if you just have like fur babies, take them, and if you don't have them, then this will be for your inner child, to a trip to really wake you up and remind you of the wonders of being here. And it looks like you have a lot of spiritual protection this year. So this is the family tree, and if you're thinking about Mother Earth and all these shifts and changes, fires and floods and all these things that are happening, it just looks like you and your family are very safe, and you're protected because you have something that you are to fulfill. And once again, like, that moon is everywhere following you, and it just seems to me that you want fulfillment in your life, and it doesn't, if something doesn't produce a fruit or something good or something amazing, something that you can use, and you don't want to do it. So if you think about, you know, going somewhere and it just doesn't seem like it's going to give you fulfillment, you're not going to want to do it. You'll probably make an excuse to get out of it. So just know that you're supposed to align with and really listen to your emotions this year. You're having an emotional transformation. So remember that your emotions are your signs and symbols and your internal GPS as to what you're to do. Like, if you're fired up about something, move towards it. And then if all of a sudden you're not fired up about it, you're not excited about it, then you know, turn left. Maybe that means there's something else that's going to be more exciting, and you thought it was going to be something else. So be fluid like water. Don't be too rigid with timing, and really feel into how you feel. This is important. This is so great for you, Cancer, because if you're feeling excited about something, it's going to help bring it to fruition. If you're not excited about it, it's going to be really hard for you to focus on it and show up. Once again, spending some time alone to recharge yourself is going to be really important. Solitude, and there's that full moon and the person alone by the water. I think that security is going to be really highlighted this year, and making sure you have a nice nest egg, or and secure, just like with your home, or secure with your relationship. So anything, I just feel like security is going to be highlighted and important, and expressing yourself a little bit more. And instead of thinking like, well, I don't want to say this is going to hurt someone's feelings, it's like, how can I express myself so that I can be clear, and that I can feel safe and secure, and know that I'm allowed to express myself, and I can express myself, and that person, you know, like, how am I able to express that I have a need, or how am I able to express that this hurt my feelings? And so just be fluid with each person, whatever comes up for you, so that you can feel more safe and secure in your communication skills, and just live your truth. This is the tree. This is, so get grounded this year. And this is you and your family. This represents the family tree, and how you're really making a difference for your generation. You're doing some deep work and deep diving, and this is going to be an awesome year for you. And let's see here. So let me just pick an affirmation for a badass. And I got excuse me, oh my goodness. I got two here. I am enough. I am me. I am so effing worth it. So just like loving yourself and knowing you're worth it is going to be really important. And then I also got, even though I'm anxious and afraid, I will be effing brave anyways. So you're really going to be tested on being brave this year, speaking your truth. That's why I was feeling like a little bit right here on my throat, because it's like, I feel like doing throat chakra meditations this year, singing in the shower, wearing the color blue, all of those things. And let's just see what angel number you get. Okay, I got number 44, and we could also just think of that 4 plus 4 is 8, so it could be like 8 months, some opportunities come up for you. And I got I'm supported. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. So yeah, you're not alone. You're supported. If you're feeling like you're alone, then just call in your angels and guides. And I also got, okay, this one just fell out. Goodness. So number 13, I'm confident. So your confidence is going to be tested. Just believe you're confident. Tell yourself you're confident. Write it on your mirror. I'm confident. I'm a badass. And it says, you are a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas, turning them into something real. An optimist, but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. So I feel like you're asked to if sometimes you can look at things in a pessimistic way, or the glass is half full, embrace optimism. So begin to train yourself to say, what's the good in this situation? This or something greater. So that's going to be important for you for success in your goals. All right, so I love you guys. Like and subscribe. That keeps this Sagittarius sun out of trouble on Friday night. So I really appreciate you all, and I can't wait to see what February is going to look like. Have a wonderful year of the snake. Bye.